You know my camera's open. My watch helps me get a preview of the screen here. And it's slacking. All right, welcome back to the SAEz PodShow. It's our 5th installment. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, I'm hoping today we can continue on chasing this dream weaving, freaking pie chasing, booty shaking, but only when no one's watching, comedy adventure. We just got to keep getting after it. Oh, what do we got? This Sunday, not like an exclusive invite for me, or not that it's like a Tony Hinchcliffe type of roast battle, but at the Ollie's Pub Bar Records, Beer and Records place, Cape Coral, Florida, doing a roast battle. Guess they needed a frickin' click in my tongue. I guess they needed a fill-in. Somebody couldn't make it. So I say, hey, why not? I've never really had too much interest in doing roast battles yet, at least. You know, I'm still amateur, just trying to get used to these open mics. Sounds fun. Sounds like a good challenge. Don't like confrontation typically, you know what I mean? Whatever. So there's a little fun plug. Ollie's Beer and Records, Cape Coral, Florida. It starts at 7:30. That's November 19th. What's today?
Obviously, that's over. I did not win my battle, but I had a blast.
November 16th. So Sunday, November 19th. Hope I'm right on that. All right. Well, calendar sucks on Apple Watch. Series 3. Yeah, I keep it old school. Keep it old school. So hopefully today we could touch on maybe the mysteries of consciousness and reality and, people's perception of it. A little different. And escaping reality. I think we all escape reality from time to time. And how do people do that? And maybe a little introspection, looking into self. What do we got? We got to cry out to Barstool Sports. It's a little, I was on one of the banked episodes. It was either going to be for the podcast before I ever made the first episode, or it was just going to be a post on Instagram or something. Hey there, Barstool Sports. Mr. Portnoy, can I call you Dave? Here's the thing. So I'm at work right now as an assembly technician, putting together grills, tool chests, patio furniture, stuff like that, big box stores like Home Depot, Lowe's. But the twist is that I just started this less than a year ago. I'm 36 years old. I'm down here in Southwest Florida, a little town called Port Charlotte. You probably might know Wasabi's. Punta Gorda, I think, is where they consider that. But so the twist is I used to do physical therapy as an assistant, licensed, insured, down here in the state of Florida for 7 years. Sorry, this air is blowing loud. I had to come out to the car. Inside's too noisy with birds and noise of customers and whatever else, but I just wanted to run an idea by you. So I got a little burned during the pandemic with the physical therapist I was working with. I think there's a good chance, well, I won't say that, I won't bash the guy, but it was a 5-year mentor of mine, and sorry, I'm not even looking at the camera. This is a terrible audition video, but let me try to get comfortable. Whatever. What I did with the physical therapy is take the safe route, white collar, get in the healthcare field. You'll be job security for life. I got 2 kids, another one on the way, lovely wife, lovely life. But I had a huge, I guess you'd call it a epiphany or self-realization at August 9th or so. And this thing lasted for like 7 days. Rogan was talking with, might have been the guy directing the Wick movies. I can't remember who he was talking with. One of his recent pods, he describes how he's on mushrooms and he got this to this vibration level where it was like his I don't know what you say, ultimate self. I sound like a crazy person right now. There's gonna be a point it was the mushrooms talking or whatever, you know how Rogan is, and they were telling me, but you can't drink or it'll dull this vibration. You can't be at this level, And I have some beers, oh boy, but I realized the same thing. That needs to slow down. I just like how the world is kind of headed in that direction, where it's like we're trying to progress, focus our mental state, and get a little more connected spiritually. And then you throw AI into that mix and things get weird, right? Have you guys seen any of the PodShow yet? This has inspired me to no end. Let me see if I can get some of this cool air cool me off. I'm getting sweaty. Florida sun. Back up a little bit. Got the job doing assembly work. It's just, it's a contractor job. So I don't have that weird overhead. So the mentor, after 5 years of being with that dude, I got burned. Whatever. Change companies, do the home health. More money that way. Got to provide for this family. I'm like the golden child with this company for the first year. Everybody just loves all the clients, whatever you want to call them, patients, or just constant good feedback. Pandemic hits. I won't take the vaccine. You gotta prove, medical exemption or religious exemption, right? We don't have to get into that, but that was the whole thing. And now, the second year I'm working with them, I'm treated like the redheaded stepchild. I wouldn't take the vaccine. I got religious exemption. We do go to churches on Sunday, sometimes Wednesdays with the Bible study, and we got the kids in Awanas. We're trying to, bring them up with some morals of sorts. I'm not a Bible thumper by any means, but I do search spiritual. I sat with this pastor once a week for a few months just to talk stuff out, just mano y mano. And I'm still searching. So I think you throw AI into this mix of spiritual awakening, and people start to really argue, or it could be divisive. But what if you put them together? Like, I've thought there's a concern that the AI God will come and, man, it's too hot. We'll get out, walk around, yeah. Come with me, walk with me, Mr. Cardinal. So I'm getting burned with the they didn't call me an anti-vaxxer, and I'm not. I had to get a bunch of vaccines for college to go and become a physical therapist assistant. All right, so, phew, it's hot. Do you guys have any water in this office or something I could sip? Anyway, hope you can hear me. I'll try to vocalize better. It's closer to the road. Trying not to look like a crazy person with all these customers. My hours are getting affected and my money's getting affected. And then we get hit with Hurricane Ian down here. And she calls me one day. I barely have phone signal. She called the boss, director, whatever. She starts laying into me because I didn't attend some function that they tried to bring down corporate. And there was this big buyout. And that was crazy too, because they incentivized the vaccine with like $250,000 to employees. It was weird. So I'm like, I'm not doing this. I quit. So they didn't have any hours for me for a little bit, and then they wanted to know if I'd come back, and I said sure for a little bit, and they like gypped me on a couple patients or something, and it was only going to be those patients, and I just said forget it. So by the 1st of 2023, I quit physical therapy, and I said I got to find something else. I don't think this is for me. So here we are assembling. I found it on Craigslist. I like it's build piecework, build what you want to make. How much money you want to make is what you got to build. So I said screw it, I'm gonna go try stand-up. I've always wanted to do comedy.
Profit in that military industrial complex. Is that a Slurpee? I mean, I guess it's better than a boob. I was trying to connect how argument between the president who thinks they have the power, between the industrial military complex, trying to go to war to make a profit, and the president's trying to make face with the people, and he's like, no, we gotta pull out. And the industrial military complex like, no, we gotta stay in. The president's like, no, we gotta pull out. I mean, how much is this like a virgin, I'm not a virgin boy, but a boy, young lad on his first encounter sexually without a condom. I'm sorry, I don't mean to label things, but this is between a boy and a girl, so there is a big risk of having a baby. So I mean, the dude doesn't have a condom, predicament. I gotta have sex, I gotta get my dick wet. Sorry, yeah. That's okay, just let me know. Yeah. So what we gotta do, we gotta almost get there, and then we gotta pull out. No, we're almost there, we gotta stay in. No, pull out, stay in! Pull out, stay in! Next thing you know, man, the plane's taking off. Casualties. I mean, it is Mental Awareness Month, so who can fucking judge anybody? Yeah.
Whether it was movies or stand-up comedy or what do they call it, improv. Always loved Whose Line Is It Anyways. Always wanted to do Jackie Chan type of stuff in the movies when I was a kid. I didn't break a kneecap, did I?
That's it for today. Double fisted dragon punch. The water heater's okay.
Safe choice. But I can still run up trees and do backflips off of them.
Whoop. Failed attempt at a backflip up a tree. Kids don't know what happened there. Oh, here comes a successful single step backflip off a tree. Here comes a two-stepper. Perfect.
I can still do standing backflips. I can still do some martial arts and stuff. I practice judo.
Standing backflip. Stuck it. Introducing Brad, founder of Double Fisted Dragon Punch. Watch out for this guy, huh?
It can also be an excellent stretching tool. All you gotta do is use your body weight. And then you can use the strap here, which is my white belt. Can't quite get past. Besides the point, right? Not only can you beat the shit out of this bag, you can let it tingle you up, bro. As we've seen. But you could also give yourself a heck of a hip flexor stretch, right? There's not only that. If you come at this thing with, like, God forbid, a spinning hook kick or something, and you catch your foot in the belt, boy, you got a mess on your hands. Check it out. And you put yourself down, right? Now you can't get out. You can't get the guy, right? All you do is just turn it into a nice quad stretch, right? Right? That's what I'm talking about. You can see me. You know, so quad stretch, nailed. Besides the point, my foot was getting caught in there. I was bad.
Did a little taekwondo back in high school. I have a YouTube page also, It Ain't Easy. And then there's also Instagram page where I try to promote the YouTube page. And I've done about 30 plus open mics.
Probably closer to 75 by now.
Because those are the only ones I could find initially. And now that's kind of expanding and networking with these people, and everybody's so accepting. The community is awesome. But I was just throwing this out there because I can't afford to make my production quality increase. I was trying to start a podcast, but the first few episodes I've recorded now sound awful with these lavalier mics I got, but they're cheap lavalier mics, so they're not going to sound great. So I know you guys do contracts with people. I guess this is kind of an application in a way, or audition. I got lots of character voices. I think it would just be fun to evolve, like the way Dudesy PodShow is evolving with these two friends. One's a comedic actor, one's a writer, Chad Colchin and Will Sasso. And it's great. I mean, the chemistry's great, but I think it would be awesome too if you got this fellow who's like on the spiritual, self-promoting or self-improving kind of path, or at least wants to be. Because I found if I didn't have the passion to stay in some kind of field of work where there's all this forced compliance and then all this, it's just like they treat you like you're their child or something. Like, you're punishing me for this? Like, there's no reason to punish me for stuff. Like texting, they busted me on texting with patients. It was, again, after the first year of being Golden Child, texting with every patient because you gotta schedule yourself. She tries to bust me for, you're not supposed to text with patients. Everybody knows that. If you've been here a minute, everybody knows that. She would always, if you've been here a minute, you knew that. Exhausting. I'm a good person. I got a lot of ambition. I feel like that moment of clarity, those 7 days and that epiphany or whatever it was, it's just opened up. It helped me take my mask off. I think a lot of us would say you kind of put a mask on because you want people to see a certain way, and there's some people finally realize, or some people have always known what the true self is, and I feel like finally got that mask off, and now the chase is to be a creative. Like, I'd love to be a stand-up comedian, but it doesn't have to stop. I don't want it to stop there. I just want to keep chasing all that is good and show the world that you can do this stuff by being yourself, like just do you kind of vibe. So yeah, if there was a company, I think Chad and Will do it with Google. They use some kind of Google AI, and it could be all written and it could be all show and fake, but I still think it's genius. But I think that'd be cool because AI is probably going to start
assisting with all sorts of podcasts. So why not be on the forefront? You guys might already be doing something like this. And you're like, your character sucks, dude. We got somebody with tits and way better character than you, pal. Scratch that. I'm gonna have to scratch that. We got a real Brad Pitt. You don't need your ass. He's got some real pecs, bruh. How about that? Does that even things out? Yeah, see, now this is what I'm talking about. Found a much cooler spot in the store to do this. I forgot a couple points, so I'm going to try to add those in. I know, you know, these might get cut in throughout the video, who knows, but I mean, there's going to be pain, there's going to be joy, there's going to be laughter, there's going to be midlife crisis, there's self-awareness, there's awakening, there's love. Can't forget about love. I don't even know where this is taking my mic from, just said AirPod connected, whatever. What else? I don't know if I got the point across. The whole AI and me, basically, is what the idea here is. And maybe it could help me develop a career in comedy, because that's kind of my whole passion now. Is like, I was struggling in this white collar, I don't even know if you can consider it white collar. I was struggling at a decent position of healthcare. I mean, right now, doing the assembly work, it's very hard to match my previous salary, even though that fluctuated year by year. I could make as little as 48 one year. I don't mean to sound ungrateful, but up to like 84 one year. That's just not for me, you know? I want to follow my passion. I don't have time to edit. Look at me. Look at me. Yeah, it's the bathroom at Home Depot. And this is the answer, by the way, to any kind of gender dispute with bathrooms, is just make them all single-use bathrooms. All right? So this way nobody can like throw dirty toilet tissue under your side of the stall, or can't wiggle any feet at you. It's gonna be much harder to punch a hole through like a tile wall, you know, the glory holes and stuff, but I'll still do it. I know, they'll still do it. But this is the only time I got. It's the only time I got to try to edit, get this stuff done. I go home, I gotta spend time with the kiddos. I'm trying to be a good dad. I gotta spend time with the wife. She's pregnant now, due in September. I mean, I even had this idea for a new sport. Theo Vaughn's always talking like, what's gonna be the next big sport? You know, the next NFL or whatever. And I've got this one idea. Basically, this assembly work, man, you get fast at certain items that you get to do over and over again. So what if it was like an international assembly league of sorts with like comedian commentators?
Yo, it's eye cancer. Y'all think I can do a straight unboxing and build of a 4-burner grill plus a side burner in about 15 minutes? You about to see? Let's go. All right, check it. I can't, sir. AK, I can't do it. AK. Slippery Sauce Steve, aka Hot Sauce, son. I just want to walk you through this because, you know, it's not going to be very fun to sit and watch them. Oh, son, that's right. That's Barstool Sports. You already got to start a new show, man. So basically, I'm trying to put together this grill like 15 minutes flat, right? Unbox it, throw the trash away, build that sucker right down to the nitty gritty. You know what I'm saying? Right down to, you could ignite it after you attach that tank, son. So in the video, all I got to time it was that video I was taking. So by the end of it, you hear me say I got to like 16.5. That's not bad, son. Especially because I stop, talk, boogie down, get a little walk. Nah, but you know, I introduced it. I said, you can see me do this in 15 minutes, blah, blah, blah. So, I mean, you could take a minute off. I probably the work done was 15 minutes, son. That's pretty dope. So also, you know, you'd be making mistakes and stuff. And it's going to get exciting. You could cut yourself, you know. You could get a screw all hung up. You could lose some of the screws. Maybe your box don't even have the hardware set, man. It's got lots of setbacks in this. I think it's a lot of drama, a lot of fun. Left is right, right is left in this instance, bro. Yeah, so I'm building the face of the grill, or the base of the grill. Front face, base of the grill. Front face, base of the grill, son. You gotta flip it upside down, so... Oh, slow motion. Check this out. Watch it. Try to get away. Mantis style, son. Counterbalance, leg up. Shit is dope. Check it. Yeah, so, I mean, if it was an actual show, it'd be kind of like, you know, where's that grocery game back in the day where they had to go get all the right groceries and be in the right price bracket or something like that? I don't know. In this instance, maybe you got your Chinese assemblers, you got your USA assemblers, you got Japanese, Australian, international. You know what I'm saying? This shit is international. So it would just be sick, man. Who can build it the fastest? Who's got the right tool for the job? Well, slow-mo. Watch this box spin. Oh, he shot it by a piece of tape. Oh, he stripped the tape, son. Now you can break it down easy. No knives needed, son. Secondly twisted. Man, I could probably build it. If I had somebody to pick up the trash for me, I bet I could get that thing down in like 10 minutes. Oh, no, I know I can build it. Oh, he's trying to plug that hit single. Put some sauce on it. That was a good one, man. It got me fired from a fast food restaurant, though. But we snuck in, man. I couldn't get approval to shoot the music video in there. So, man, oh, slow motion. What's happening? Oh, he dropped some trash. Pick it up. Booty shot. Oh, spin around. Grab it up. Oh, man, he's slick. He's slick. Slam dunk. Yeah, we got fired, man. Shot the video in there, man. We made a mess. I ain't had time to clean it up before my next shift. I slow up. I was like, no, man, that wasn't me. And they were like, dude, we got cameras. I was like, oh, I thought you turned them off when we closed. Whatever. That was a badass video. Yeah, the files kind of locked up in, a little Susie's purse, you would say, Little slide Susie's purse. So somehow I gotta get that back, but she ain't talking to me right now. Someday I hope I get that video out. That shit was awesome. Bought a bunch of equipment, used it, and returned it. Why you over there looking at my cookie? Oh, that's that new one we working on. That's a duet type thing,
All I want to see, baby girl, are them cookies.
All I want to see them cookies, baby girl. And she's over there pulling a pan of cookies out the oven or something. She turn around, she got that little, apron on or something, and that's it. She asking me, why you looking at my cookies? Psh, baby, you know.
Man, this bitch is missing screws all over the place. That reminds you of anyone?
Not me, son. I got all my screws. They just ain't tightened up all the way. Look at that forearm, son. Dude looking. Stole! Slow-mo, what's happening? Drill flip. So yeah, if it was a show, you have so many different camera angles. Slow-mo, what's happening? Oh, watch this. It's the switch hit a psych out. You think I'm gonna do something, but I'm not. Psych. Don't lose it. Don't lose it, boy. What do you say? Oh, listen to that music in the background. Fast forward. This is as fast as I can get these videos to fast forward for you. So I don't want to sit here just watching this. That's not fun. So I figured that maybe, I could do a little, commentating. I forgot to point out some of my mistakes, but
I said, why you over there looking at my cookies?
Why you over there looking at my cookies? I see you over there looking at my...
You know I love that ooey gooey sticky yummy cookie.
Oh, he said, I know I love that sticky icky ooey gooey cookies. Lyrically gifted, son. Keep it going full steam, boy.
Maybe I shouldn't say bitch, I'd be like a fly bunny.
Fly bunny is much more appropriate, sir. Good call. These bitches don't like to be called bitches, you know what I mean? Fly bunny. Put the wheels on. Lock it in, boy. Done with that one. That was who won?
Oh, don't get them cookies.
Who's getting cookies? And we won't at the same place then, son. Dexterity increases, dude. My hand-eye coordination has just improved dramatically. I know it already looked like this in the video, but if you saw me doing this like in the first few months compared to now, it used to take me like an hour unbox and build a bitch. He's getting it done. He's over there. He's working on the side burner. Yeah, you got 2 screws in the front for the control knob. You got 2 screws underneath to fasten your flame disperser. Tighten in a little wire. Hook it into the igniter. She can show me how to fly.
Push him sound. Yeah. Push him sound.
Yeah. What?
She pushed your hands off of boobies, put your sound.
You might not have caught that.
If you take her to the zoo and all she do is boo-hoo, you put your sound.
Oh no, I got you. Here we go. If you take it to the movies, she puts your hands off her boobies, puts your sound after the slow-mo, slick motion. If you take it to the zoo and all she do is boo-hoo, yeah, put your socks on it. He's got to be coming up on the end here. You see a light in the tunnel, son? Are you seeing a light in the tunnel, son? Zip, zam, boom, mother. I gotta wash this. I gotta wash my mouth, son. You think with all these bubbles I'm making, they be sudsy up in there, sparkly clean. But nah, I still drop a lot of dirt. Oh, it's just a slow motion for no reason. Oh, a little flip of the raised grill grates. 360 speed. No, that was a 180. Whatever. Here he goes. 16.5 again, son. I just got 16. Thought I could do it. 15. Hey, that ain't bad, right?
Different angles. You got different Japanese, super disciplined with all their equipment is all just nice and neat. Maybe who knows what the Americans would be like? Maybe a bunch of frat type boys or a bunch of crunchy dudes waiting to get off, gotta get their 12 pack or glass pipe or whatever it is. There are some characters in this line of work. Not all like that. I met a really cool guy actually. I tried to get him to go do stand up, but he wanted to do it. The guy that trained me. But yeah, you get technique down. You can mess something up and be hung up on one screw because it's cross-threaded, and now you're on time limit. There's cash prizes, you're just getting these assemblers from all over the world, and so that kind of brings people together, doesn't it? Kind of bring the world together with no fun kind of game show sport thing. I don't know, it's not gonna be no NFL, but it could be something fun, and it could be further developed with the help of I don't think there's something here. I want to be a part of it. I just don't. I can't keep doing this assembly work. I'm working like 11, 12-hour days just to make ends meet. So it's like I had to help. This is a call for help. We gotta be honest. We gotta be honest. This is a call for help. Where are we gonna go from here? Really, for me, there's only one way. It's up right now because I do gotta get back to work. Scratch that.
Vaughn, he's always been looking for like what's going to be the next big sport. Like right now we got NFL, of course, huge. NBA is pretty big. NHL not so much. MLB, America's pastime that's dying. I can't watch it. I can't sit there and watch it. That ain't easy. Quick word from our sponsors, or one of our pseudo sponsors is Brown and Blue Chew. Take it away, Juan.
Ay Dios, my lord. It's too much. It's too much responsibility.
Yes, you can't be taking no drugs that come from Mexico. I need Mexican vitamins.
This thing is getting in my way, huh?
It's Mexican vitamins.
Does Does anybody know? Like I'm a source out there night with the nickname Trash Compactor. Anybody out there know a hooker with the nickname Trash Compactor?
My research, it was Mexican freaking vitamins.
All right, thanks, Juan. He was the only one, on the team here at SAEz that was willing to try
Yeah, now they call me Engorge.
this, little ED corrective intervention.
Bastards.
But none of us here at SAEz PodShow are broken in that way. No diagnosis of ED yet, even for our little birds. Sitting ain't easy. Hey, even for my little Jimmy, sitting ain't easy. Standing at attention. Any hooser, what's it? Ow, clicking my tongue. It's hard not to do. What else have we got? Reality and consciousness. What is it? There's that big conversation or whatever between do animals have consciousness? Are they the same level of consciousness as, say, a human? And then AI, artificial intelligence, or what is it, GAI or AIG? The general artificial intelligence, whatever they call it. The bigger stuff like ChatGPT, I think. Oh no, what's the Tesla one? Elon Musk put one out. Grok? Is it Grok? Oh well. Clicking my tongue, I'm sorry. Wow.
They say you better start clicking your tongue, Hans. How you going to do it? It's time to battle. You clicking your tongue all the time, bro. They're gonna be like, that boy is, a bit on the little risky side. Whatever.
Old habits die hard. You know what I'm saying? Self-sabotage. It happens. Clicking my tongue. Self-sabotage. Reality and, so no matter who you are, excuse me, where's my cough button? And no matter who you are, you perceive your reality in a certain way. Some people try to escape reality in a certain way. They want something beyond, or they want to feel like they understand something beyond their immediate reality. For instance, the most obvious one to escape reality would be like drugs and alcohol. But think about it if you're trying to meditate and you're disconnecting in a way from all, or you're living in the moment or what have you. You're still trying to find a way. You might even say you might be trying to find a way to de-yoke from the current reality that society has constructed around you by meditating or with religion. We got a bunch of pretty stories about a bunch of stuff that we can't see for ourselves. You know what I'm saying? So to put your faith in a religion or, a spirituality and as best you can believe that that's what reality is, even though you can't see it, to me it still seems like some kind of innate human instinct to try connect with something outside of this immediate reality. And that's part of the wave I was talking about in a previous podcast where I was like, not a red wave, but like I just feel like a wave of consciousness, or maybe it's an evolutionary step or at least a push, and the way a lot of us are seeing how humanity's being handled and nature and the world that we all call home. I think a lot of us are starting, and our bodies, our little temples, the thing you drive around, this meat vehicle you drive around in all day. And people are realizing, like, everybody's telling us a bunch of shit that they thought worked for their life. They're putting their yoke on you, trying to tell you that that's the way to live your life. Like the food pyramid, that was cap, right? Something like 50 G's paid off a few friggin' scientific researchers to say that it was the saturated fats that were the bad thing and not the sugar, because big sugar, much like big pharma or whatever, big tech, they're all just in it for the money. It's such greed. And so they find all these ways, no matter if they're making a huge profit off of a healthy product or a truly beneficial product, they're going to find ways to cut corners, save money so they can pocket more money, and in the long run, chip away at humanity. They're just chipping away at humankind. What are we doing? Conserve humanity, progress mankind. So yeah, I definitely don't have the answers. And I'm definitely not like a philosopher graduate or something, but I definitely think on that stuff. I ponder on that stuff often because it interests me. It keeps me going, you know. That was something I wanted to talk more with Chad Kulchin in the second episode of Deoc. I mean, that's it. It's it ain't easy PodShow. Deokification engaged. So yeah, that little video was kind of fun, huh? With the Barstool Sports. They seem like a fun company. I really wanted to get outside and do a backflip and maybe run up something and do a backflip off of it to tie into that video. Don't know if I'll do that. Flipping nowadays is so much more scary. Now my reality would have me perceive I've got 3 children and I'm the breadwinner of the house for now, and my bread is like the whitest, driest government bread you could find. So it's not like I'm proud to be the only breadwinner. I feel like a kind of a dipshit. Took it self-sabotage, cut out of physical therapy as a licensed practicing physical therapist assistant. Couldn't do it because of the corporate world. You know, you've got the brown nose and kiss ass so much. They're setting you up for a cancellation anyways for blackface. So it's a lose-lose in the corporate world.
We can all love each other without corporate control.
We need to talk about Bill.
Dude. Scotty. In a way, I feel like I've, sabotaging the family and stuff, but something came over me, and I had to chase what I feel like is the passion to make people laugh and not continue on trying to carry a yoke for some other corporation or for... no, don't get sad, Craig. God, don't get sad. Keep it together. Oh, I'm sorry, family. It was an old Dane Cook bit. I tried my best. But, so here we are at something else I wanted to touch back on with Chad. Hopefully we get a second interview with the guy, Chad Kulchin, Dudesy PodShow. Check it out. Hilarious. He's also got something else I forget to start, but I've seen clips. The Necessary Conversations looks hilarious too. And I think actually he might be pushing me to try to watch his whole, Bachelor Clues. There's a podcast based on The Bachelorette or The Bachelor, whatever it is. Because it seems like he's pretty satirical about it all, and he's kind of making fun of it, and it's freaking funny too. So I still got to check that out. What else did we have for you? Made it through the list, Anna. Any more commercials? No. So yeah, I think my opponent in this upcoming stand-up battle, is that what they even call it? Man, I'm unprepared. May have to reshoot this, but I don't want to. I like all the original stuff, you know. Like I write some ideas down, but I have not been out there. You could tell practicing this script or anything like that. I like it just to come as it comes. And for me, it's more practice too, just learning to speak more efficiently, trim the fat, and get to the point quicker. I know I've got issues, and they span way farther than what this little project could even convey the slightest. So thank you for all your advice. Say what you want to say. I just hope to get to a point where I don't have to read the comments one day. Unless, it's an interactive thing. If I'm asking for, whatever. Participation. Maybe I'll add something else in later. Maybe this will be it. Thanks for watching if you made it this far. Hope you enjoyed some part of it and got some laughs somewhere along the line. Don't sit, people. Catch us next time on the It Ain't Easy PodShow.